Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and maybe a few altcoins today. Hope you are doing very well as always, and let's jump into this. Microphone is on, everything is perfect. So since the last update, that was on Monday, so it was around there before, the time was around there, so we've got the increase in price into the resistance that I deleted by the way, but you've got basically this lovely short trade here, so let me just show you that really quick, just to make a bit of a summary. You've got this very nice short trade into the first resistance, we've got the rejection from the first resistance, we went into our first support, we've got 3 touch overall, so the first touch giving a bit of a bounce, you can see here, well, a very nice bounce, taking profit 1 at the value area high, then you get another drop, this is offering another long trade, take profit 1 into the VWAP, and then you just basically get a bigger drop below here. Going below, as I said, increase the probability of going for a new low. Okay, losing this support increase the probability, of going for a new low. Again, there are 2 different trades here. Either you wait for a new low, either you wait for this support to be reclaimed and flip it into support. This is what I said basically yesterday. Only long now will be a reclaim of our support or below 112,000, so below the new low. What happened there, and I'm not going to lie here, this was an absolute crazy bad low. You've got like almost 20 million of new longs coming in right at the lows. They went, well, they closed it next basically, so no need basically at the time to go swipe the lows anymore. By the way, they closed within this range if I'm correct. Let me just double check that on ATAS, but if I'm correct, on the 15 minutes here you can see basically just right at the lows here you get like 13 million plus 6 million here, and you get them closing basically just right after that. This is just not what you want to see at support, right? You don't want to see such long. Moreover, this you have a pro low. I mean, yeah, overall, honestly, this was a crazy bad low. I can see we'll have a pro low now. I mean, that's one of the trade I'm not going to take. I'm still in the long. I almost got stopped out of this long trade from the swing through pan here. But I'm still in the long, and honestly this is not something I would like to take. Basically this trade here is just absolutely crazy bad, but yeah, well, that's the game. In the end we have been able to reclaim the support we have planned, we flipped it into support overnight, and now we are getting the bounce. But yeah, remaining long from lower, personally this is not something I want to trade. So let's get rid of this support now, we don't really care anymore, and let's update the chart here with a flip to support of this, by the way, range value low. And perfect rejection of the daily negative path control on the TIX1, if you remember good here. So pretty cool. Let's get rid of that too now. I'm personally viewing this as a range. Okay, before to update the levels here, so this is the top of the range and this is the bottom of the range. We can get rid of the pre-sold high here. And so yeah, we simply have to trade this range basically until it breaks. That's it. So we can pull this fixed range and trade all these values here. Value low, point of con. Again, if we go below once more, well, this can bounce for a swing 30 pound, but I'm not interested in a long here. The next long for me is basically a new low, as simple as that, because we're trading below the value low, we are trading below all the main supports, basically below the latest downtrend value low. So taking a trade below that is very not the kind of trade I like to take. So yeah, anyways, let's update the chart here really quickly. So daily level, do we have anything here? Yes. Ah, come on. We're at 13. What I'm doing here? There you go, this one is a little bit too close in any case to the current price action, so I'm not that interested in that one. TPO here, we've got a touch of it already, as you can see. Alright, and daily naked path control, that is basically there too. $114,588. All right. Well, yeah. So only long trade. Well, again, the next long trade. Okay, you. Yeah, well, I will see. It was a long trade. I won't call it a short first of all. So we have a nice resistance just above us here. Okay, so we have basically the range point of control. If we break above here, this can go up to the daily level and fail to push up if we get, for example, weakness or massive amount of longs getting trapped up here, unable to push the price higher. But yeah, otherwise this is a resistance basically. We can do a complex level approach. This is just a level approach you can learn on the website, by the way. I'm not logged in. No, I'm logged in, by the way. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, this is an next zone of resistance. You can go with a complex level approach, for example, go and touch daily. Otherwise, the next resistance for me is really this. Okay, range high basically. Range high with a swing 30 pound here of this high. That's it basically. Okay, these are the two possible shorts we're having here, and if we manage to reclaim this, as explained in the last update, this is very likely we're going to go towards 118,000. And this is going to be a very big resistance. So yeah, these are the next resistance here. Boom, first one, second one, and we have the third one here. 1, 2, 3. If the first one is broken, look for the second one. If the second one is broken, really get acceptance above, get a good breakout, look for the the third one. And if the third one is broken, we're going to go swipe all the highs, and if we get nothing bearish of the highs, we can look for overall a new all-time high. Yeah, so now in terms of supports, well, we can still get another attempt here, swipe a few lows, manage to hold this value low and go. This can be, yeah, this is valid, okay, to look for this. But again, losing this value low increase the probability of going for a new low. So it's simple. If you fail to hold here, if we have to come back down, and if you fail to hold down here, this can bounce from here, but I am not interested any long here. The next long for me will be down there. Swing 30 pound failed auction of the previous bottom here. Otherwise, we can look for the daily naked path control one below us around 110,000, basically 111,000. This is the next zone of support for me. Okay, so swing 30 pound failed auction. Otherwise, well, basically what I've planned basically already in the last updates. There with this. This was the upper part of the target where we bounced it from. Now we can look for the lower part of the target. Okay, so basically we can look for a swing 30 pound failed auction. If we don't get that, we can look for the lower part of the target. That's it. If we break below this, next target is coming around 107,700 by the way, down to 105,300. Okay, this is a big zone of support basically. We have all this here, and if this is broken, we're going to go towards these lows step by step. Okay, 110,000. If this is lost, we look for 107,700 down to 105,000 basically. If this is lost, we look for 97,000, 97,000. Okay, that is a plan basically on Bitcoin step by step. Okay. And yeah, I'm still the long from below here, took profit of course, so now I have my stop on entry, bit of stop profit, so I almost got stopped out yesterday. But yeah, only long here, otherwise you can trade that, but personally, well, I really want to see some crazy good data, not like this low, for example. But yeah, honestly, I would prefer a new low at that point because we're below every big support, every big confluence. So yeah, that is the plan on Bitcoin. We'll have the higher targets, the below targets. We have no news, if I'm correct, today. Nothing for the rest of the week. The wave, I'm still looking for this wave. Okay, so it will be nice overall still to get a continuation, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, nothing new otherwise to add on Bitcoin. That's it for today. And the other altcoins are going to bounce if Bitcoin is bouncing also. Yeah, that's it. Ethereum, we're in a wave 4. Okay, normally here we're into this wave 4. So this is a target for the wave 4. We've got a bit of a front run at the moment, but still with the levels, we've got a touch of a target. It was looking for the top of the big range here. That was the upper part basically of the wall target. I'm not against a new low. That will be very nice, not gonna lie, but yeah, we'll see if we manage to get it. In any case, we've got to bounce from the target, so it's cool. Now if we bounce, we know what we are basically. We look for the wave 5 next. That should reach normally at least a 1618. If Ethereum is bouncing, everything is going to bounce. But for Ethereum to bounce, we need Bitcoin to bounce and to continue up. But yeah, this Ethereum is going to lead the alts. Otherwise, BTC, this was a target we have planned. I'm not sure we're going to go that down, to be honest with you. This is really low. Overall, it will be better to keep and hold the higher lows to go next for the bigger wave 3 like Ethereum. So yeah, will be nice to get a continuation now. If we go down, I'm still happy. We'll have the target. So yeah, that's it for this update on Bitcoin and the alts. So hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, as always, you can smash a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If you're watching this update later, as always, you can write some comments down below. And if you want to use a very nice order flow software like this one, where you can recognize, for example, that this yesterday was not the craziest low ever, still was able to bounce. But I mean, yeah, honestly, too long, where you have almost 20 million of new longs. Again, they close it right after that. And this is, honestly, this is happening a lot. Even yesterday, you've got, like, you can see 7 million, even more than that, coming in just one candle. They just closed basically just a few minutes later. You can see they closed everything closed at the view up here. And this is happening a lot. You can see again, 11 million, they don't even get wrecked. So it means that these longs are absorbing the move down. And they're closing again back above here. You can see 11 million of your longs are coming in here, absorbing the move, bullish divergence, and then they're closing above the VWAP. And this is happening a lot, and you still bounce with this million of longs. So that's another way to read the order flow. You can see again, millions of longs coming in, swipe the lows a little bit. Longs are not closing, they're absorbing, and then you get the increase in price, and then they're closing at the very top here. So it's not like before, you know, the mentality where you have 16 million of longs here too. You can see 16 million of longs, they're not even closing here, they're just absorbing all the move down. I mean, this is just pretty crazy. You know, before, like 1 year ago, if you get this, you'll go directly swipe the lows and wreck these longs, and next you will get the rise. So the reading is a little bit different these days. But honestly, when you use it to read it like before, to see this at the lows, normally in terms of probability, you have much more chance to go and swipe the lows and really continue down, bouncing like that. So they have been closing next, so that's nice. But I mean, still, we have a massive point. We have a pull low, we have, yeah, these are not the best data you want to see at a low, basically. Yeah. Can we see and get some other examples? Well, here they got wrecked, for example. They have been longing the resistance here. You can see they long the resistance, and you go and liquidate out. Go take the stop loss, basically. Next. And next you get some shorts coming in, and so you get big longs absorbing everything, swipe the lows, but they're not getting stopped out, and you just get the move up here, and they're then taking profit. So yeah, the reading is a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, this, for example, is what you like to see. You go and hit a support, you get millions of longs coming in, and instead of bouncing here because they're able to move the price up, you swipe the lows, you stop them out, and then you get the rise. This is a very good low, for example. This is a very good low. And this, for example, is very bad. That's not something I want to trade personally. So I'm happy to miss this kind of trades. Honestly, if we come back down, that's good, because that will give a nice opportunity overall, because that low was very bad. Maybe now we're going to be able to print a better low on a retest. But yeah. Anyways, if you want to use that software, by the way, you can now go and download the workspace from our website, MOONCHARTS.fr. Just go into the course page, scroll down, all the way down, you have a download section. It's on the very top of the download section, ATAS workspace. Just unzip the file, import the workspace, setting here, workspace, import the workspace, the file, you just unzip it. You will be able to get all these. You said change it a bit. Personally, on my side, this, for example, on this one, I'm testing also by seeing only the big, you can see here, well, big trades basically. I'm trying a few things here. Ticks are not the best, but on this kind of price action it is better. You can see basically just the big trades, mostly the big trades. Okay, so I'm playing with a bit of different views, trying a few things. But anyways, if you want to get this software, you can also sign up with my link, and between August 11 and August 17, so next week basically, will be a weekly event with ATAS, and so you'll be able, if you sign up with my link, to enjoy a discount on this software, because it will become paid on August 12 mostly. So yeah, I'll be sharing a promo code next week, so you can enjoy a discount basically on ATAS, a monthly, yearly, 6 months fee, or lifetime fee basically. It depends on what you want to sign up with. Anyways, have a brilliant day ahead, and catch you all in the next one on Friday. Cheers.